Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Major Name makes surprise appearance on WWE Raw, sends a message to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns did not appear on this week's episode of WWE Raw, but a big fan of his did. Award-winning actress and singer Vanessa Hudgens was a guest on the show, and she let the whole world know who she thought the real tribal chief was. The former undisputed WWE champion is assigned to the SmackDown brand, and he's been the focal point of the show since it became his home. He led a villainous faction known as the Bloodline during his heel run, but everything changed after he was defeated at WrestleMania XL. His cousin Solo Sikoa is the leader of the group in its current iteration. At WWE Survivor Series, the members of the original Bloodline will take on the new ones in a War Games match. Bronson Reed and CM Punk will also be involved in the bout. The voice of the voiceless was officially revealed as the fifth man for Roman Reigns' team last Friday night on SmackDown. During Raw this week, Vanessa Hudgens made a surprise appearance as a guest. She was sporting a shirt with Roman Reigns' face on it. She also did the finger point, sending a message that the OTC is the only tribal chief that she acknowledges. Fans are waiting with bated breath to see how Reigns will get along with CM Punk and where Paul Heyman's allegiances lie after he introduced the Second City Saint to the OG Bloodline group. The WWE Universe thrives on surprises, and few moments electrify fans more than an unannounced return or a shocking appearance. This week's episode of WWE Raw delivered in a massive way when a legendary name unexpectedly stepped into the spotlight, shaking the very foundation of the Roman Reigns empire. For weeks, speculation had swirled about who might step up to challenge the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, as his dominant reign reached an unprecedented level. Reigns, backed by the Bloodline and his tribal chief persona, had become seemingly untouchable. But as the saying goes in WWE, no reign lasts forever. Raw opened with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, flanked by Solo Sikoa. The trio was in their usual form, exuding dominance. Heyman's voice boomed as he declared Reigns' greatness, running down the list of superstars who had tried and failed to dethrone the tribal chief. Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, Jey Uso. The names piled up, each a reminder of Reigns' iron grip on the title. "I am your tribal chief," Reigns declared to a mix of boos and cheers. "And there is no one left. I've beaten them all. I've proven that I am not just the head of the table. I am the entire table." As the crowd buzzed with mixed reactions, the segment seemed destined to end like countless others, with Reigns standing tall. But just as Heyman raised the microphone to punctuate the promo with his trademark, and that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler, the arena lights dimmed and the sound of a familiar theme music blasted through the speakers. It was him. The unmistakable opening chords of Electrifying sent the crowd into a frenzy. The Rock, one of WWE's most iconic figures, emerged from the backstage area, his presence radiating charisma and authority. The arena erupted into deafening cheers as the Great One strode to the ring, his expression a mixture of confidence and intensity. Dressed in his signature leather jacket and sporting an intensity that hadn't been seen in years, The Rock marched down the ramp, locking eyes with Reigns. The energy in the building was palpable, the air thick with anticipation. The commentary team, led by Michael Cole, struggled to contain their excitement. "The Rock is here," Cole screamed. "The Brahma Bull is back. This is seismic. This is historic." The tension in the ring was immediate. Roman Reigns, who had claimed his position as the leader of the Anoa'i family, stared down The Rock, a living legend who had paved the way for his success. Paul Heyman, for once, was speechless, and Solo Sikoa stood stoic but visibly uneasy. The crowd chanted, "Holy is asterisk asterisk asterisk," as The Rock grabbed a microphone. Well, The Rock began, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "If it isn't the tribal chief, the head of the table, the guy who calls himself the greatest of all time." Reigns smirked but said nothing, letting The Rock continue. "You've done a lot, Roman," The Rock said, pacing the ring. You've beaten the best. You've unified the titles. You've dominated this business. But here's the thing. You didn't do it alone. You had the bloodline. You had Paul Heyman whispering in your ear. You had every advantage handed to you by this family. And now you're out here saying there's no one left to beat. You're wrong, Roman. There's one guy you haven't beaten, and he's standing right in front of you. The crowd erupted as The Rock dropped the microphone, his message loud and clear. Reigns, never one to back down, slowly raised his microphone. His expression was calm, almost amused. You come out here, after all these years, thinking you can just walk into my ring and make demands. Reigns said, his voice low and menacing. This isn't your WWE anymore. This is my island. I'm the tribal chief because I earned it. I didn't need Hollywood to make me a star. I did it right here, in this ring. The crowd gasped at the jab, but The Rock didn't flinch. Instead, he leaned in closer, staring Reigns down. You're right, Roman, The Rock said, his voice steady. I left. I went to Hollywood. I built a career outside of WWE. But don't you forget where I came from. Don't you forget who helped build this family. Without The Rock, there is no tribal chief. And if you want to prove me wrong, you know what you need to do. You want a match? Reigns asked. You think you can just come back and challenge me? Fine. But understand this. If we do this, I'm not just fighting you. I'm fighting to end you. Because once I beat you, there's no one left to question my place at the head of the table. Before The Rock could respond, Solo Sikoa stepped forward, positioning himself between the two men. The tension escalated as Solo stared down his cousin, clearly conflicted. The Rock smirked and patted Solo on the shoulder. You're a good kid, Solo, The Rock said. But this isn't your fight. This is between me and him. Solo hesitated, then stepped back, leaving Reigns and The Rock face to face once more. You want to fight me, Roman? The Rock said. Then let's do it. WrestleMania. You and me. Tribal Chief versus the Great One. And when I beat you, I'm taking your titles and your seat at the table. The crowd exploded at the announcement. Reigns, after a long pause, nodded. You've got it, Reigns said. But understand this. When WrestleMania is over, you'll be nothing more than a memory, a cautionary tale of what happens when you challenge the Tribal Chief. As The Rock's music played once more, he left the ring, leaving Reigns to soak in the moment. The WWE Universe was left buzzing, already anticipating the showdown of a lifetime. Backstage, reactions poured in from WWE superstars and legends alike. Cody Rhodes, who had previously come close to dethroning Reigns, tweeted, "Let's see who the true Tribal Chief really is. #WrestleMania." Even John Cena weighed in, posting, The Rock versus Roman Reigns. The ultimate battle of legacy. Can't wait to see it. The road to WrestleMania promises to be one of the most compelling in WWE history. The Rock's return has reignited a family feud that has been brewing for years, and with both pride and legacy on the line, the stakes couldn't be higher. For Roman Reigns, this is a chance to solidify his place as the greatest of all time. For The Rock, it's an opportunity to remind the world why he's one of the most iconic figures in WWE history.